final word? You gonna kick it off this week? What's your final word?
What's the topic?
Double standards are men held to a higher standard than women.
We done talked about 50 million things since then. Okay, all right.
But we kept hitting that topic though, you.
Okay, yeah, it kept coming back around to it. Okay, double standards. Yes, I do believe there are double standards. And just in the course of this conversation, I think we've all seen how it can be biased in a lot of ways on both sides. But we see that you're only going to be able to address these things with dialogue and addressing these issues openly and actually speaking on them. Because if you don't speak on them, just like what we were talking about, if a person wants something and there's no communication between the other party that you want it from, how are they to know what you want? So all of these things are solved by communication and openly expressing ideas and making changes. Because these are not things that can't be changed. They can be changed. They are obvious inconsistencies. So just addressing issues that need to be addressed.
Okay. Brianna, what's your final word? Take your time.
Shut up. It's double standards. I mean, to an extent, women can't do everything men do. So, you know what I mean? You gotta, if you want to be the man of whatever, not even just the household, but yeah, we supposed to put you on that higher standard, right? Because you're supposed to be the king and then your queen follow up under you. So, you gotta be held somewhere up there. So, whatever.
That was it?
Because I really don't know what to say. Like,
all right. Josh, what's your final word?
In every area of life, there is a double standard. In every area. Unfortunately, in 2021, in the 21st century, Black men are catching it. We're catching it. From the alphabet community to just our women, Black women, period, we're catching it on every side. And to those that don't see it, Brianna, I give you some credit. You said you do see it. I give you some credit. You know what I'm saying? I see that you see it. You see it in the workplace. You see it at home. You see it, it's everywhere where there's a double standard. And as men, especially Black men, we're supposed to just take it to the face. Well, I'm done taking it to the face. I'm calling out all BS, man. I'm calling out all BS, period. I'm not giving no passes. When you come to me with that double standard stuff, I'm gonna check you at the door. And to those that say it's not a double standard, well, I respect your opinion, but you're out of your damn mind. Double standards need to be addressed, just like homosexuality, just like domestic violence, and a bunch of other topics that plague the Black community. At the end of the day, if you say you don't see it, something is wrong with you. And you need to go get your hearing, your eyes, all that checked out. That's that.
Brittany. She's stressed.
Ooh.
That hair
Stressed. She's stressed the hell out.
That shit is.
She got her picture
Yeah,
up.
no,
Looking like,
I pulled my hair out. I pulled my hair out, man. Shit just got too real. It got too real out here.
All right, Brittany, what's your final word? Come on, Miss Stress.
Double standards, they do exist, unfortunately, yeah. And at the end of the day, like, everybody keep your hands to yourself. Don't say stuff that men shouldn't do. Women should. Everybody just do right at the end of the day. Just do what you're supposed to do. Stay in your own lane. I don't believe in these affirmations. So I don't know. Ain't no gift giving. I don't. Just be you and do right at the end of the day.
High five. Give me a high five.
You ain't
Give me
lying.
that. Damn.
Yeah.
Good one, Brittany.
All right, Miss
Thank you.
AJ. We see you out there sitting on the porch. You know, let's go ahead and finish up so she can get in the house. She got cooking to do. Shit. We holding her up. All right, AJ, what's your final word?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely double standards. Like, you know, a woman, she has sex with 50 men, she's a hoe. A man, if he hit a woman, he ain't shit. You know what I mean? Even if she hit him first, there are double standards. But as a person who believes that each person, male and female, should have a role and stay in their lane, I believe a bit of double standards is healthy in a way. So just like, you know, when me and Yule was having that conversation and he said that, see what just happens. Women, they can be aggressive, and we can be, you know what I mean? We can be, but in my mind, I believe that men should be allowed to be men. Like they should be allowed to be men. And women should be allowed to be women. And because that's not happening, it's bad on our community. So Josh talk about what's happening in the Black community when men is just we coming at y'all, but it's a reason for that. In my mind, it's a reason for that. When men don't step up to be men, women take that role. They start to take that role. And I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then men start taking our roles, like, you know, shit, the homosexuality and all that stuff. Now we over that. You know what I mean? Single mothers raising their sons to be soft. Like they ain't making them cut the grass. They ain't making them shovel no snow. They get with a woman and the woman is taking care of them because that's what their mother did. So women is starting to take on roles of men because a lot of men aren't stepping up. And then for the men who are stepping up, they're being met by all of these women who don't know what it's like to be a submissive woman. So they can't be the men that they're meant to be because they finding all these women who weren't taught to be a woman. Like they taught to do, you don't need a man. Do this for yourself. Do that for yourself. But at the end of the day, shit, I ain't getting out here shoveling no snow. That's why I got a man. You know what I mean? I want to be the woman. You know what I mean? I want to be the woman. If it's cold outside, I don't want to come. And if the motherfucking boat about to sink, my man gonna say, baby, get in the boat. And that's good. I like that. You know what I mean? I don't mind being a woman who's a woman. You know what I mean? If you want me to stay in my lane, I want to be in my lane. But I want to be in my lane if you are allowing me to stay in my lane and you're being the man that I need you to be. So at the end of the day, it's a double standard, but a little bit of that is healthy because it makes the expectation. It makes the man not put his hands on a woman because that's the expectation. Men shouldn't hit women. And it makes a woman keep her motherfucking legs closed because that's the expectation. Don't be out here being a hoe. Be a woman for a man. Be a man for a woman. Be that. You know what I mean? Get in that healthy relationship. Get out of that dysfunctional relationship. You don't want to be in the street getting hit and the police got to come and you crying, talking about my nose bleeding because my girl just punched me in it. No, that's unhealthy. That's dysfunctional. And standards, whether they be double or single, help. That's my word.
All right. Whew.
Preach.
All right, Joe. He agreed to disagree.
Good job, girl.
Oh man, y'all have said a lot. Double standards, yes. This is how
John, you should start off with you are wrong. You should start off with I was wrong. That's what you should start off with.
Josh. Shut the hell up. That's how I'm gonna start off. Shut the hell up. This ain't your time to talk. It's my time to talk. You ain't had your say. God damn it. The hell up. Anyways, I ain't got much to say. But there are definitely double standards in this world. I have been victim of double standards. One of the things that I was victim of double standards is having custody of my son. Okay, me being a father and having custody of my son, there's something that has to be wrong with his mother tremendously for her to lose custody of her son. It can't be I just won in court.
Yep.
It can't be I beat the system. It can't be none of that. It got to be she must have been on crack. She must have been homeless. She must have been this. She must have been that. No, I couldn't be a good enough dad to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go and look out for my son.
Yep.
I'm gonna go and show him how to be a man from a little toddler all the way up to a teenager, all the way up to the dawn. I'm gonna do that stuff.
Yep.
But I gotta be a victim of a double standard. Every time I date a woman, what's she gonna say? Oh, so what was her situation for you to get custody? No, bitch, I won.
Yes.
I won.
Yes.
What you mean?
That's
I played the game fair and square. I did what I had to
Exactly
do.
what it is.
Preach.
Exactly what it is.
I came in with a game plan. Josh, do you not remember my game plan? I had my game plan when I went to court. I beat mankind.
Amen.
I tell all these cats out here, hey, you can get custody of your son.
Yeah.
You just gotta do your due diligence. I've been the victim of double standard.
Good one, John. Hey, and just for the record, for anybody who ever asking, you can only take the child from the mother 2 ways. 2 ways. She got to be on drugs or transient. That's it.
So, and you're right. I've been a victim of that double standard. For every relationship that I stepped in, I had to consistently explain myself for being a father to my son, which I wanted to be in his life.
That's crazy.
I've been told, Jay, you were selfish for taking your son from his mother. Oh, you destroyed her pride. You didn't mess up her future because you didn't took her. She don't even know how to be a mother no more.
What?
That's why she can't be a mother to her son, because she don't know how to be a mother. I've been told all of these things. I have been the victim of double standards because I decided to be a father to my son.
Man.
I was told by that from a woman. The men, they all like, dang, Jay, how you do that? Hey, can you help me out? Can you give me some advice? How do I handle the situation? All right, bro, sit down, man. I'll tell you the little story, man. This is free. You ain't got to pay for this. I know 3 cats in my crew that have got custody of their kids, from little kids, from girls to boys. But they got to explain themselves to every woman in they date for why they have custody of their children.
Yep.
Man, preach.
Why?
Preach.
Why? That is the true double standard right there. A man cannot raise a child, but a woman can because she's more nurturing.
Yep. It ain't no argument on that one. Ain't no argument on that one.
So, hold on. You said what, Brianna?
I said that ain't even true. Just because a woman give birth, that don't make her nurturing. You know what I mean? Just because she puts out a baby.
That's true.
But
that's the example that they give us. That's the example that they give us, though. That's what they're gonna say.
That's the double standard.
If you go to court, the magistrate or the judge is going to say that it will be in the best interest of the child to stay with the mother, and will literally use the word nurturing. Will literally use that word.
Now, let me tell you, I'll tell you this a little bit before we go here to end the segment. When I went to court for the first time, and Josh, you remember this conversation, you remember the story that we had. I told you when we was at JD, I said, when I first went to court, I went in there, I told the referee I had to file a motion just to get into court. First of all, I tried to start the child support case against me. They wouldn't even let me do that.
Yep.
They won't even let you. They got the paperwork to do it. They got the paperwork to do it, but won't let you do it.
She can only file. Only she can file.
So I go to court. The referee look at me. I say, yeah, she living in the shelter with my son and all that stuff like that. He was living with me for 6 months and then came back and took him. You know what the judge said? Oh, well, he can stay over there. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I remember that.
You telling me that he had a nice home, he had food, he had daycare, he had money, it was a warm bed, and he get to go and sleep on the cot just because you with his mama?
Right. Exactly.
The double standard.
Super double standard on that.
The double standard.
That's nurturing, but she can't provide.
That's my final word. The double standard of life that I live for real.
Hey, John, and you ain't even telling them how you had to prove that she was transient. They ain't just gonna accept your word. You had to prove it.
No,
he had to prove it.
She walked into court with a diary and said, I only make $5,000 a year. I said, well, how the hell you surviving?
Damn.
And you know what they said? Oh, well, you know what? Y'all can go to mediation. You ain't got to pay nothing.
Yep.
Mr. Sherman, you have to pay $140. Nigga, what?
Yep.
Nigga, I gotta pay how much?
They do. Yep.
Nigga, I gotta pay how much? Nigga, can I get an objection, please? Objection. This is Get the Formalities. Real shit. Every Thursday, we airing. This is the panel. We got Brianna, we got Brittany, we got Yule, we got AJ, and we got Josh. Peace out.